The AI war just exploded. Google versus Microsoft. The AI war isn't some far-off concept anymore. It has exploded into a full-on arms race. And the two superpowers left are Google and Microsoft. For months, everyone's been watching Google, waiting for it to drop its next-generation AI, Gemini 3.0, a model that's expected to completely redefine what's possible. But while the world was watching the front door, rumors started swirling that a secret challenger was being built in the shadows. Inside Microsoft, reports claim a project codenamed MAI-1 is being assembled, led by none other than Mustafa Suleyman, a former Google AI genius who co-founded DeepMind. This isn't just another model, it's a direct shot at Google's dominance and the opening salvo in a brand new war. This battle isn't just about who has the biggest AI anymore, it's about who's smartest, who's fastest, and who can weave their weapons most deeply into our digital lives. In this video, we're breaking down the rumors behind Microsoft's secret weapon, how it stacks up against Google's best, and who's really set to win the war for the future of tech. Alright, let's start with the reigning champion of data, Google. For years, its strategy has been simple. Build the most powerful, most intelligent AI on the planet using its unmatched access to the world's information. The next stage of that plan is Gemini 3.0. Expected to launch in late 2025, Gemini 3.0 is Google DeepMind's answer to, well, everything. It's not just an update, it's a leap. While some users are already seeing early upgrade notices for Gemini 3.0 Pro, the full version promises to be a monster. We're talking about a model with advanced reasoning baked right in. The goal is to create an AI that can plan its answers, spot its own mistakes, and think through complex problems from the get-go. But its real power may lie in its multimodality. The aim for Gemini 3.0 is to understand not just text and images, but also audio and real-time video, with some reports even suggesting it could handle 3D objects. This isn't just about describing a picture, it's about understanding the world as it moves, processing information with the same fluidity as a human. And then there's the AI's short-term memory, the context window. Google is aiming to shatter current limits, with whispers of Gemini being able to analyze millions of tokens of information at once. This would let it grasp the full context of an entire book, a massive codebase, or hours of video in a single go. Google's grand strategy is all about the ecosystem. The plan is to embed Gemini 3.0 so deeply into products like Search, Android, and Workspace that it becomes both invisible and essential. It's poised to transform Search into a conversational answer engine and is heavily rumored to replace Google Assistant on Android, turning your phone into a truly proactive helper. Google isn't just building another chatbot. It's building a global intelligence layer, and Gemini 3.0 is the engine. Now, let's pivot to Microsoft. For the last couple of years, it looked like Microsoft's AI strategy was just to outsource. Its multi-billion-dollar investment in OpenAI gave it access to the game-changing GPT models, which it brilliantly integrated into its products as Copilot. It was a genius move that shot them to the front of the AI boom, but it also made them dependent. Well, that dependency might be coming to an end. In a huge strategic shift, reports and leaks suggest Microsoft is developing its first generation of powerful in-house AI models, codenamed MAI. The man leading the charge is Mustafa Suleyman, a co-founder of Google's own DeepMind, who Microsoft poached to run its new AI division. This isn't just business as usual, it's a declaration of independence. The flagship model, according to these reports, is MAI-1. It's rumored to be a massive model with around 500 billion parameters. While that might not match the rumored trillion-plus parameters of GPT-4, MAI-1 isn't designed to be a blunt instrument. Reports suggest it's built on a mixture of experts architecture, a more efficient design that's great at following instructions and giving helpful answers. It is already reportedly being tested on platforms like LM Arena and is being gradually integrated into Copilot to handle specific text-based tasks. And the rumored attack doesn't stop there. Alongside the text model, reports point to MAI Voice 1, a potential breakthrough in speech generation designed to create natural, expressive audio incredibly quickly. It's said to be powering features that can turn news stories into podcast-style audio. Microsoft's message seems crystal clear. They are no longer just a reseller of OpenAI's tech. They're building their own AI stack from the ground up, all optimized to run inside their own ecosystem. So, how do these two giants stack up in this new phase of the war? It's a classic clash of philosophies. Google's hunt for raw power versus Microsoft's mastery of distribution. On one side, you have Google's raw power. With a massive data advantage from Search, YouTube, and Android, plus world-class research labs like DeepMind, Gemini 3.0 will almost certainly be the more powerful model, at least on paper. Google is betting that a demonstrably smarter AI will naturally dominate the market. Its strategy is to build a product so good and so seamlessly integrated that it becomes the default choice for billions of people. On the other side, you have Microsoft's unmatched distribution channels. Through Windows and Office, Microsoft is already inside nearly every major corporation on the planet. Its Copilot assistant isn't some new app you have to download. It's a button that's already there in Word, Excel, Outlook, and Teams. By plugging in its own MAI1 model, Microsoft can offer efficient, cost-effective AI solutions directly into the workflows businesses already use. They don't need to win over consumers one by one. They can capture the entire enterprise market in one big push. This is Microsoft's fortress. This sets up a fascinating conflict. Google is fighting for consumer hearts and minds, believing the best tech will win. Microsoft is fighting for the enterprise desktop, believing the deepest integration will win. Google has the data, but Microsoft has the desk. So who has the edge? The truth is, the very definition of winning is about to change. This clash between Gemini and MAI is just the opening act. The real war will be fought on the next frontier, autonomous AI agents. An autonomous agent isn't just a chatbot that answers questions. It's an AI that can independently run complex tasks and make decisions without a human constantly guiding it. Think of a digital coworker that can manage your inbox, book your travel, and prep your reports all on its own. This isn't sci-fi. It's the reality of 2025. The market for this agentic AI is projected to be explosive, growing from around $7 billion in 2025 to over $41 billion by 2030. These agents are already being put to work across major industries. In finance, they're spotting fraud in real time. In retail, they're managing supply chains. We're shifting from a world where we guide the AI to a world where we simply oversee its work. This is the real prize. The ultimate winner of the AI war won't be the company with the smartest chatbot, but the one that builds the most trusted platform for these autonomous agents to operate on. Both Google and Microsoft know this. Google's quiet rollout of Gemini 3.0 Pro seems focused on embedding it as an agentic layer that can take real-time action across its products. Meanwhile, Microsoft's AI CEO, Mustafa Suleyman, talks openly about building AI companions that can eventually take action on your behalf, from booking flights to controlling your computer. The war has evolved. It started as a race for the best algorithm, became a battle for the best user interface, and has now turned into a platform war for the future of autonomous work. The model itself, whether it's Gemini or MAI, is just the engine. The real battlefield is the ecosystem where these new autonomous agents will live, work, and reshape our world. This throwdown between Google and Microsoft is more than just a corporate rivalry. It's going to fundamentally reshape the tech we use every single day. From the AI on our phones to the software at our jobs, this war will define the next decade of innovation. The rise of in-house models like the rumored MAI1 and juggernauts like Gemini 3.0, combined with the explosion of autonomous agents, means we're at a turning point. The AI war has just entered its most critical and explosive phase. If you want to stay ahead of what's coming and understand how this conflict will impact your world, make sure you're subscribed. The AI revolution is here, and it's happening faster than any of us expected.